Hello, and welcome to our Sunday meditation at the Light Institute of Galisteo. For those of you who have joined us here for the first time, we divide our meditation into 3 parts. In the first part, so importantly, we ask our higher selves to take form so that we can align with that highest and true energy in us. Our higher self is the intuitive essence of our soul and our own inner voice. And so we ask it to take form, we draw it into our body, and we sit in meditation. Now, because we're using technology for this meditation, after each part, I will make a Om sound so that you can push your button on pause so that you can meditate for as long as you choose. In the second part of our meditation, we imagine that we're pulling from the cosmos a beautiful beam of white light comes down through the top of our head and into our stomach, our solar plexus, which is the center of the emotional body. And then we laser that white light out from us. This extends our presence, our visibility, and our purpose. It's very important to practice that energy of energy coming through you and out into the world. And then again, another Om, and you can sit just allowing that to flow through you, continuously flowing through you, back into the sky, drawing it back down. You feel that quickening that this gives. And then in the third part of our meditation, people each week suggest a focal point so that our meditation is about receiving from the cosmos for ourselves and then extending out, activating that purpose in life. And this week, what has been asked for is the children of the world. There's so many children that are suffering very badly. And so let us send an energy to all of them so that they have that courage, they have that strength, and they have that energy to not be in a place where they can be hurt in any way, but that they find that, remember, they are fully developed souls, even if they're children bodies. So let us protect them. Let us extend energies that support their presence on this planet in a safe and healthy way. If you're ready, close your eyes. We'll begin with our breath, because when you exhale, it allows you to move into a meditative state by slowing your brain. So breathe in through your nose, and exhale slowly through your mouth. And breathe in through your nose. And exhale slowly through your mouth. And now ask your higher self, the intuitive essence of your soul, to take form for you. It could be a being, or a light, or a tree, an animal, an equation. It doesn't matter what form it takes. Just ask it to take a form for you, to which you can align. And now ask your higher self to touch your body where you hold your divine essence at this moment. It could touch anywhere in your body, wherever that divine source is in you. Imagine that touch, and then begin to breathe in through that touch, opening that vortex, activating that divine source in you. And now draw your higher self, your own inner voice, your own wisdom, your soul energy, in through that point in your body, and sit in meditation. Om. Reach up with your consciousness into the cosmos and gather to you a beam of brilliant white light that will quicken you, that will illuminate you. Draw that beam down through the top of your head down into your stomach, your solar plexus, and from there laser that beam out from you. Feel that it moves out through you and out and into the world, across the world, and back up into the sky, and then it's sucked back down to the top of your head so that you continue this beautiful flowing of white light from the cosmos through you, out into the world and back. Om. Take a deep breath into your body, and in your mind's eye, draw all of the children, the babies being born, the children of all ages in all places. Draw all the children of the world into your mind's eye, and ask them what frequency of light, what color they need from you to be protected, to grow, to give their gift, to activate their purpose of embodiment. And just take the first color that comes into your consciousness. And again, reach up into the cosmos and draw exactly that tone and that color from the cosmos down through the top of your head into your solar plexus, and beam that color out to all the children in the world. Again, protecting them, supporting them, acknowledging them, helping them to grow and to give their gift. And just continue that frequency of light coming down and going into them. And feel as if that's making a change, that there's smiles, or there's growth, or there's some reaction. And just keep that energy, that gift of light to them. And take a deep breath into your body and open your eyes. And thank you for giving that gift to the children of the world. It helps us all remember that wherever we are, whatever is happening, we always have the gift of consciousness. We can always be the givers of light. We have a second part of our meditation here, and that is what we call knowings. And people, again, from around the world, perhaps yourself, will send questions, things that are dear to the heart that they would like for us to sort of massage or illuminate. And so we have some questions this week, and Allison will give us the questions. Allison?
The first question comes from New York City, New York in the USA. My question to Chris is this. I lost my beloved service dog, July 3, and have been mourning almost every day. It is painful, and I wonder this. I don't ever want to forget him. What if I give this mourning up and I forget him? He was so important to me, his love, our relationship, devotion, and commitment. Is he always going to be there? Do I need to be worried that I'll forget him? Because this pain reminds me that he's not there. Please advise.
First of all, just remember that we've domesticated dogs and that all dogs carry within their genetic encoding those qualities of loyalty, of service, or all of those qualities, those energies that we so love and need from them. And so it isn't just in that dog. And just like a human, the consciousness of an animal would never be for you to mourn, because they always, as you know, when your dog was there, that dog felt your emotions. So they feel this energy, and that eternal mourning, especially because you're afraid that you will forget him, creates a heaviness in the ethers, and that he may actually, in his soul energy, because animals have souls, be still taking in and blocking him from, or her, from that growth. And you as well. it's not about remembering them. It's about embracing the qualities that were given to you and then extending out an energy that invites a repetition of those qualities. It does not serve you, and it does not serve him for you to be afraid that you'll forget him. You don't need to remember him. He is simply a being that you karmically pulled into you. There are others. The purpose in life is an evolutionary pattern so that we take what we get and we use it as a basis, a foundation, and that creates the next wave. The next wave for you would be a new friend who can support you, but to whom you could give love and devotion as well. And so I would say, listen inside, because this happened to me, that a dog that I loved so much and was with me at my side for 17 years and then took her leave. And after a year, I felt a message from her. She said, get another dog. And that day, the next day, my next dog was born, who also showed me love and taught me how to love better. And so I would say to you that we do have that concept that somehow we are unfaithful to those who pass, whether they're animals or they're humans or whomever they are, if we don't hold on to them, hold on to the pictures, hold on to the memories. No, you must go on, and you must learn to love again. And think how many animals need love, how many animals are waiting and hoping not to be euthanized, hoping that someone will love them, and to whom they will give their loyalty and everything that they have to support you. And so I would recommend that you open your heart, that you send light to him and you release your animal so that both you and he go on, because death is simply an ending and there is a beginning, eternal beginning. And so don't let the hurt in your heart be there, because it takes the space of the love and the joy and the laughter that you had, which is awaiting you. So go forward and give that love that you have to another being who will return it tenfold. And I send you my great love. Allison.
The next question is from Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Miss Griscom, my mom drinks from aluminum cans all the time. I try to tell her that it is bad for her, but she won't listen. I'm hoping you can convince her to stop. She really loves your books, and she has met you. Thank you.
Oh, well, good. You give her my love. And yes, it is true that that tin can and that aluminum lining has been proven scientifically to be destructive to the brain. Now, in terms of your relationship with her, there are so many aspects to this. One is, it's very possible that in her generation, she never knew that. There wasn't information given to her. But there are associations for her of being with her friends and drinking out of cans. And that was just something you reached for. It was easy. And you loved the taste of those things, so or the smell of them. We know that olfactory memories are the strongest. And taste is very powerful too. So she may be subconsciously clinging to her cans because it's associated to some part of her life, memory she has, that bring her a sense of safety or happiness or well-being. And so knowing that, what I would do is, and this is very true of our emotional body, you can't just take something away from it. You have to give it something in return. So I would suggest that you see what the tastes are and the smells are there, and find those products in outside of aluminum cans, in glass bottles, for example, or even, for example, coconut water, which you may love there in Jamaica, can come in plastic or waxed-based things. And give her those things and see if she likes them. It may be for her that she needs something that's very simple to just grab at any moment that she needs it. And so make that available to her. We all, each generation, has access, especially now, to information that was not available to our elders. And so, and very often they are resistant to our conversation. So don't let that be a place of frustration for you, but simply know that you could help her by giving her something to replace that she would like. Maybe it's, and it could even be a drink that you love. Hey Mom, check out this drink. This is one of my favorites. See if she likes that. And if she does, then buy her a whole set of them, sit them there where she can have them. And so that you're giving her a replacement as well as hopefully letting her know. Of course, you can always download it from the computer. Everywhere you will find references to how destructive it is. And laughingly tell her, I need your brain. I need your brilliance. I need that. So drink out of this instead. So there are ways that you can play with this and not make it just, I'm trying to tell you something else. Because she may feel that you never listen to her wisdom. And so there's a lot of conversations there that relate to relationship that you might want to become aware of. And in so doing, you will help your mother. But above all, you will practice the art of how we connect and how we bring newness and adventure and illumination to those that we love. Allison.
The last question is from Italy.
Italy.
Dear Chris, I know you've been traveling in Greece, and I am wondering what gives you the courage to travel the world when everyone I know seems afraid to even go to the market. And shamefully, this includes myself.
Oh, that's, that is an echo heard round the world. Absolutely. It tickles me because next week I'm doing a 2-hour event called Conscious Courage. And the conscious part of that courage is to have a consciousness that sees the self in a different way. A self that is not unsafe. And the way that I do it is that I'm not afraid. And I know that part of my purpose is to hopefully bring laughter or smiles or connection or friendship into this world. And so it's really going to the store, going to the market, instead of feeling like, ooh, somebody might give me COVID, sending out an energy that says we can be safe. One of the things that's true for me is that I take a lot of focus on nourishing my body. I have a very strong immune system. And what science is beginning to understand, which is already well proven, is that fear and negativity reduce our immune power. And so we want to clear away that fear. You want to replace your, oh no, I can't go to the store with, I am courageous, I can go to the store. And not only can I get what I need, but I can give something to this world. I can communicate to others that none of us need to be afraid, because we can rebuild and build strong immune systems that are fearless. My first book was called Healing of Emotion, Awakening the Fearless Self. And so it's important to find that in you. Now, at the beginning of this meditation, we did that exercise of drawing the white light in and radiating it out. This is something that I always do because, again, it's the law of energy. If your energy is radiating out, any energy coming in has to be equal to yours or higher. So you're not going to get anything from anyone else because you're moving in megahertz that don't allow that kind of negativity. When we are afraid, we contract. When we contract, we have no power. And so let's do a little exercise in consciousness right now to support that courage. But remember that courage is not just about overcoming fear. Courage is about a sense of self that just has a strength. It has that will to go forward, to go onward, to explore, to adventure. And that's the true human self. We find it in every child. You have an inner child who has that within you. So let's do this little exercise in consciousness that will help you when you have to go to the store. And maybe even you will realize that you can not only travel in your mind and your consciousness, but you can take your body wherever your body asks you to take it. And that's another point. If you need to go to the store or get gas or whatever it is, always ask your body. Your body knows whether the weather's good or the traffic is good. Body, is this the moment to go? And if you get a yes, go. If you get a no, just wait a little while, but don't take it as fear. Just take it as the beautiful orchestration of your higher self that wants to make your life fluid, that wants to make it graceless and fearless. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath into your body. And now ask your body where it holds the energy of courage at this moment. And just imagine you might feel a place or see a place or hear a place in your body that's holding the power of courage, the wonderment of courage. Just imagine where that is and bring your conscious awareness into that place. And feel as if you could kind of dip into that place and feel the energy of that courage. Maybe you get a color right away, or you feel strong muscles, or you feel a big opening, or you feel an energy of power. Just dip in a little bit to that courage area in your body and kind of get to know that sense of courage in you. And now imagine that you could prick open that place where you hold courage and let it flow through your body. You have trillions of cells in your body at this moment. Imagine that each one of them is picking up that energy of courage. And feel how wonderful that feels, how strong that is, how expansive that is. Feel that flowing through you. And now, in what my higher self says, use life. Imagine that you're radiating that sense of courage, that energy of courage, out from your body. Send it out through the ethers, and imagine that you're just sending it out to everyone you know and everyone you don't know, out across the planet. And imagine that all humans sort of awaken to the power of courage within them. And feel that energy flowing through you and out from you, radiating out and nourishing everyone. If we were all courageous, we would be smiling, we would be traveling, we would be adventuring and using life. Breathe deeply and open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, imagine that courage is radiating from your eyes, from your face, from your heart, from your body. Great love, and be courageous and happy.